Hey, Bulldog Nation. My name's Kanisha Fowler. I'm the Director of Annual Giving and Advancement Communications. Today, we're hosting a Double Dawg Day Spotlight. We're shining a light on all things Double Dawg Day, this 24-hour fundraising event that makes a huge impact on our university. And this day wouldn't be successful if it weren't for the campus leaders and campus partners that make it amazing. So today I have a guest, Brendan Fahey. He is the Vice President of Athletics and the Athletic Director. Brendan, thanks for joining us.
Oh, Kanisha, thank you so much for having me. So excited for my first Double Dawg Day and appreciate you bringing me in to speak this morning.
Yes, Double Dawg Day is very exciting. That is a word I can definitely say. It's a lot that goes into it. And I'm sure you know because you've been in athletics for a while now. So can you tell us a little bit about your background and how you even got to Gardner-Webb and things?
Absolutely. So I've been very blessed and fortunate to work in higher education for the past 20 years. And, you know, it's a cliche, but if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. And that's really what I feel like working on a college campus. I think being able to interact and work with student athletes and coaches and administrators and other areas on campus, it's just been a great rewarding career for me. And then really the opportunity down here at Gardner-Webb was an unbelievable one for myself and my family. And so fortunate to be able to have the responsibility of leading our athletic department, and the community has been unbelievable, so supportive to me, and just really excited about what we have in place here at Gardner-Webb and where we can go.
Yeah, that's amazing. So you talked a little bit about leading our athletic department. Give me another overview of our athletics here at Gardner-Webb, and what are some things that are constantly running through your mind?
Sure. You know, I think for me, when you work in athletics, it's definitely not a 9 to 5. It's a 24/7, and you know, my head's always spinning. Hey, how can we get better? How can we generate more revenue to do this? What facilities need help? And really, the underlying thing for me is our student athletes. You know, college athletic departments exist across the country because of our student athletes. So what can I do to support our student athletes to benefit them? So, you know, constantly thinking about what's next. How can we improve, especially in this fluid NCAA landscape? So that's really important. But, you know, really excited about what we have going on in athletics at Gardner-Webb. You know, one of the smaller Division I athletic departments in the country, but we've got a lot of heart, a lot of pride, some great leaders with our coaches, great administration, and great things on the horizon.
100%. I can totally agree. Working on a campus, at a university on a campus, seeing the students is the most important thing. Like being able to see them and build relationships with our students is the best part. So talk to me a little bit about financial support and how that impacts athletics and the different teams.
Sure. You know, financial support is so critical, especially nowadays, and critical for a bunch of different reasons. You know, facilities, you know, making sure we have the best facilities for our student athletes, support system, making sure we have, you know, nutrition stations and different things that athletes need so that they can be successful, not just on the field, but in the classroom here at Gardner-Webb. And, you know, as the NCAA landscape changes, the financial piece plays a critical role. And I think outside of just the significant dollars, I think it's the actual support, you know, that we get from our alumni and the interactions and just knowing that, hey, we're all in it together. We're all one big family. And their support means the world to us.
100%. I can agree. I truly believe, as an alum myself, so much has changed. And although I didn't have the benefit of playing a sport, that is not my field. However, I loved coming to Gardner-Webb football games and basketball games. And I was one of those students that was always hands-on and coming to any kind of event. But talk to me a little bit about the alum, or talk to the alum, the person who came here, had a great experience, loves Gardner-Webb, but isn't given yet. What would you say to that person?
I'd say, you know, every gift counts and means so much. So your gift is so important to us. And what I would ask, you know, you to do, every alumni, is to think back of your time at Gardner-Webb, especially if you were an athlete, and think back to what your fond memories were. And it may not even be an experience on the court or on the field. It might have been a trip you took. It might have been going out to eat before the game with your teammates, your best friends. And if you think back at your time here and something something resonates, like, you know what puts a smile on your face, then please consider donating any amount, to support our current student athletes so that we can give them the same experience and hopefully the same fond memories that they'll have, down the road. But really, my message is your support is so critical. The difference between winning and losing is sometimes inches, and we need to be all in together. It's not just one athletic director or one coach. It's the entire Runnin Bulldogs family. And your support would mean so much to our athletic department as well as to our student athletes.
That's what it's all about, coming together, uniting together, being a campus, a community that supports each other. I can see that 100%. Talk to me a little bit about the person who has seen Double Dawg Day. They're familiar with it. They know that the university generates a lot of support. Last year was $2.8 million. The year before that was a little over $1 million. And we just continue to see growth. However, there's some people that may be looking and saying, I can't give that much. I can only give $25 or I can only give $10. What kind of encouragement would you give to that person that wants to be involved, but they just don't have large funds?
Sure. Well, first of all, it was my first time here on campus and coming up on my first Double Dawg Day. I am blown away by the support these past few years. I mean, that is just unbelievable and reinforces to me why I wanted to come join this community, because people are all in, for Gardner-Webb University and Gardner-Webb Athletics. So that is awesome. So that's the first part. The second part is, well, listen, the significant gifts are so awesome and so valuable to us. Every gift counts. I'm big on obviously the quality of the gift, but really the quantity. Can we get maximum participation so our student athletes can see, hey, 100 people donated to your sport, not just the big gifts. So every bit counts. And listen, I think everyone's at different points in their lives and with what they might feel supporting and what they can donate. I'll ask you this. If you haven't donated before, would you consider this year donating your graduating class year to the sport that you played? That would mean so much for us. And I can tell you this, when our baseball team's out there or our softball team's out there, they're going to almost hear you cheering them on based on the support from Double Dawg Day. But, really blown away by the support that we have. But really my message is every gift means so much. Doesn't matter the amount. And also it lets us stay in contact with you. Keep your contact information so I can keep you updated on all the exciting things that are happening at Gardner-Webb Athletics.
Yes, I totally agree. Every gift counts. Everyone coming together, everyone making an impact in small ways and big ways. Everything makes a difference. And if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have this campus as it is today. That's what made it as significant as it is, because of those donors, those gifts, those community members, those friends, parents, everyone coming in and just doing their part. So awesome. Well, as we get ready to close up this podcast, Brendan, are there any final thoughts or anything you want to share? Just closing, leave us with.
Just that I'm so proud of our student athletes and everything that they accomplish, obviously in their field of play, but also in the classroom. We did such a great job last semester academically, and, just the leaders that we're building here to go on and do great things in the world. So proud of our student athletes and really thankful for all of the support that we get from our parents, from our alumni, from our fans, from our stakeholders. Really appreciate it. And great things are ahead for Gardner-Webb Athletics and SCO Dogs.
You're right. We have some really great student athletes here. So excited to see their growth and their success, not just here on campus, but also as they graduate and continue to do great things in the world. Awesome. Well, as we close out this podcast, I want to leave you with 3 quick reminders. Number 1, Double Dawg Day is Thursday, April 16th. Mark it on your calendar. Get ready to make your gift. Number 2, for more information about Double Dawg Day, visit www.give.gardner-webb.edu. And number 3, whether you support athletics, academics, or another university priority, your gift matters. Give your gift and support. Thank you for joining us.